Welcome back to M.O.R.T.E.M, where we uncover the darkest real crime cases in history, the ones that still haunt investigators, families, and entire communities. Tonight's case is not just about a killer, it's about a ghost. A man who walked into stores in broad daylight, spoke calmly, pulled a gun, shot his victims in the back of the head, and disappeared onto Interstate 70 like smoke in the wind. This is the story of the I-70 killer, America's highway phantom. Indianapolis, Indiana. April 8, 1992. Around 1:30 p.m., Robin Fuldauer, 26 years old, was managing a Payless shoe source store. It was a normal weekday afternoon. Slow traffic. She was alone. At some point a man walked in. He didn't rush. He didn't yell. He didn't create chaos. He simply waited. Robin was later found in the back storage room around 3:00 p.m. Shot once in the back of the head. Less than $100 was missing. No signs of struggle, no sexual assault, no chaos. Just a single, precise execution. Investigators initially thought it was a robbery gone wrong. They had no idea it was the beginning of a spree. 3 days later, Wichita, Kansas. La Bride d'Elegance bridal shop. Inside were two women. Patricia Smith, 23. Patricia Majors, 32. They stayed past closing to wait for a male customer picking up a cummerbund. After 6 p.m. they let a man in, assuming it was the customer. It wasn't. Moments later, both women were dead. Shot in the back of the head. Then something chilling happened. The real customer arrived. He walked inside and came face to face with the killer. The killer held an Uzi-style firearm and calmly told him to come to the back of the store. The customer refused. The killer paused, then told him to leave. That decision saved his life. The witness later described the killer as slender white male, mid-20s to 30s, 5 feet 7 inches to 5 feet 9 inches, sandy blonde or reddish hair, lazy eyelids. Composite sketch was created. Now investigators had a face, but no name. Terre Haute, Indiana. Sylvia's Ceramics. Michael McCown, 40 years old, was helping in his mother's shop. He wore his hair in a ponytail. He was kneeling stocking shelves. A single gunshot, back of the head. Less than $50 stolen. Investigators believe this was a mistake. The killer likely chose the store because the name sounded like a woman worked there alone. He shot Michael from behind, perhaps assuming he was female. This wasn't about gender, it was about vulnerability. Small specialty stores, 0.1 employee. Daytime. He hunted isolation. St. Charles, Missouri. Nancy Kitzmiller, 24. She wasn't supposed to work that day. She covered for a coworker. She opened Boot Village at noon. At 2:30 p.m., customers found her dead, shot in the back of the head. A witness saw her speaking with a man minutes before her death. That sighting helped police refine the composite sketch. He was moving east, always near I-70, Raytown, Missouri. Sarah Blessing, 37, was working at Store of Many Colors. The owner of a neighboring video store saw the suspect walk in. He heard a pop. The man walked out calmly. Later, another clerk saw him climbing a hill toward Interstate 70. 6 murders, 30 days, 4 states. Then silence. All victims. Shot once in the back of the head. .22 caliber weapon. Small specialty stores. Alone, except Wichita. Daytime, low traffic hours. Minimal money taken. Ballistics showed CCI copper-clad .22 bullets. Cartridge casings with traces of Jeweler's Rouge. Possibly Intratec Scorpion or Irma Werke 22. Robbery appeared secondary. This was control. Precision. Practice. In 1993 and 1994, similar murders occurred in Texas. Marion Glasscock, Fort Worth Vess, Arlington Vicky Webb, Houston, survived. Webb was shot in the back of the head, but survived because the bullet struck a vertebra. The killer's gun misfired when he tried again. Ballistics later showed the Texas weapon was a different .22 firearm. Same method, different gun. Some investigators believe it's the same killer evolving. Texas authorities were less convinced. In 2001, Terre Haute again. Billy Brossman, liquor store clerk, was shot in the back of the head. Security footage exists. The store was just 7 blocks from the 1992 murder of Michael McCown. Police say they have a person of interest, but no public arrest. Donald Waterhouse, eliminated due to physical differences. Sean Patrick Goebel, eliminated due to different modus operandi. The I-70 killer remains unidentified. St. Charles police released age-progressed images. If alive, the killer would now be between 52 and 70 years old. The sketches show a weathered face, thinning hair, but the same eyes, lazy eyelids, cold stare. Still unknown why he was never caught. No DNA database use in 1992. Interstate travel complicating jurisdiction. Small cash motive made scenes look like robberies. Gun possibly disposed or modified. Random victim selection. He struck fast, he disappeared faster. M.O.R.T.E.M breakdown ranking. Motive: control-driven execution-style killings disguised as robbery. Minimal financial gain suggesting psychological compulsion. 9 out of 10. Planning: target selection based on isolation and geography near Interstate 70 shows calculated mobility and surveillance. 9 out of 10. Risk level: daytime killings in open businesses across multiple states indicates boldness and confidence. 10 out of 10. Investigation complexity: multi-state jurisdiction, lack of forensic technology in 1992, evolving weapon use. 10 out of 10. Notoriety: featured on major crime shows yet remains unidentified decades later. 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching M.O.R.T.E.M. Cases like this remind us that some predators walk among us unnoticed, blending into highways, shopping centers, and everyday life. If you found this documentary compelling, don't forget to subscribe and follow M.O.R.T.E.M for more deep dives into real unsolved mysteries. Stay aware, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next case.